Hello and welcome, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen. Marsh, the right-hander, opening today. Head at 2 today will be up the non-striker's end to start things off. I look for a big opening stand.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Oh, that's just too full. Marsh makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Head gets off the mark.
Couldn't get it through the field. Big edge, where's that going?
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Doesn't beat the infield. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Dropped. What a let-off. Going with pace now. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Of the fielders, they could have taken a couple possibly.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That is quite extraordinary. Marsh, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Straight to the fielder.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Head doesn't offer a shot.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply? Left the wide delivery alone.
There'll be runs here. That'll be a dead ball. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Head was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yes. Finds the fielder with that shot. Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Pandya deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Pandya comes up short again. Not sure if they felt a niggle in their knee or that's twice in a row now. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flickered the wrist. Another run out to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A little late on that. No runs scored. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Shot, should be runs here.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot, at least one on offer. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Huge. That has flown.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. India can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Oh, nice shot. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. They'll get at least one here. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Oh, superb timing.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The keeper just couldn't keep hold of it.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field. Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Marsh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Goes over the top with that shot.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. The loose full one goes unpunished.
Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. shot. Should be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Cracking shot. Leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Catch. Sharma at long on had to run a fair bit and they've taken a marvellous catch.
Inglis, right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Green coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Pandya coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot. They cracked it straight to the fielder.
Great shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Chakravarti back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. And gone. Brilliant catch.
David looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
David gets off the mark.
Straight to the fielder. There could be a couple if they hustle.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Pandya back on now. Gets that away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Hit over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
That is quite extraordinary. David, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
There'll be runs here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And dropped. Picked that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Good return back from the deep. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a boundary save for sure. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Yadav showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary. Punch down the ground. Mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Bumrah coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Finds the fielder with that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Perfectly timed. Well-directed throwback. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, what a chance. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Singh coming back into the attack. Nicely played. Runs one. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
A nice shot. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Just threw the shot too early.
Too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. They'll get at least one here. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Six more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 195 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here.
Gill gets off the mark.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Shot, should be runs here.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Nice shot, runs possible. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well before.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
19 runs added there. India, 19 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Waits for it, track, and that looks to be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. How will he reply?
Bartlett with a huge appeal. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Doesn't beat the infield.
Yadav in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up.
This could be trouble. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. End of the over. India 32 for 1.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over. Well ahead of the required rate.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders have no chance.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Ah, shot. Had to generate some pace off the spinner. But it's a fine late cut for 4.
Got it away for 4. That could have point very nicely.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
16 runs added there. India 48 for 1.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Off the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's a solid shot. David with a beautiful piece of fielding. Worked away. That's a nice single.
overs down and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a fourth or fifth change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball spinning and it just misses the stumps.
Shot, should be runs here. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Huge. That has flown.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Perfectly timed.
Yadav was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it. Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Good shot, a beauty.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
They'll get at least one here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. India are 100 for 1.
The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Ah, that's nifty batting there. Well-timed late cut, and there's nobody out there in the deep. That'll be 4 more.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Gone, great catch.
Verma, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. You really don't want to miss opportunities like that. A clear run out if they pick the right end.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Green has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
No. Terrible shot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Over. India are 135 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
They'll get at least one here. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Nicely played. Chance to run 2. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Oh, great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.